Hello, dear students. Welcome back. Today, I am going to start with redox reaction. This is the second lesson of redox reactions. In the first lesson, I told you the difference between oxidation and reduction. So, along with examples, please, if you have not seen yet, go to video number 1 of redox reaction, redox 1. This is video number 2 for redox reactions. Today we will learn what are the rules to find out the oxidation number of an element in a compound. Let's start with the rules of finding oxidation number of an element in a compound or in an ion. Uh, the first rule is the overall charge of a compound is zero. Compound is neutral basically. Similarly, the free element mean which is not combined with any other element. For example, Cl2 is free element, it has no charge. Uh, Sodium is free element here, it has no charge. So free element has no charge. These two rules are very important. तो आप लोगों को इस चीज का ध्यान में रखना होगा कि सबसे पहले हमें रूल्स आने चाहिए. जब रूल्स हमें समझ आ जाएगी तो फिर हम आहिस्ता आहिस्ता इनको अप्लाई भी कर लेंगे. होप यू अंडरस्टैंड. So similarly, group 1, which is alkali metals, all the metals of group 1, when they lose electron, their oxidation state becomes positive 1. I hope you know what is oxidation state. Oxidation state basically is the apparent charge on an element. For example, we have potassium, if it is positive 1. So the oxidation state of potassium is +1, okay? Similarly, oxidation state of group 2, that is positive 2. Oxidation state of group 3 is positive 3. Group 4 has a variable. Sometimes it is positive 2. For example, in carbon monoxide, oxygen is -2 because it belongs to group 6. It needs 2 electrons. Its charge is -2, which is oxidation state of oxygen. And we know that overall charge of a compound is 0. So in order to make it 0, carbon will be having positive 2. -2 of oxygen and positive 2 of carbon will give us 0 result, no charge. Similarly, if we see the charge of carbon in carbon dioxide, it has +4, जबकि ये जो ऑक्सीजन है इस पर -2 है. ठीक है, -2, और क्योंकि इसके 2 एटम्स हैं, it has 2 atoms. One atom has the charge of -2, and when it has 2 atoms, overall charge will be -4. Make 0, we have to put +4 on carbon dioxide. Sorry, carbon. So this is how carbon dioxide is a neutral compound. Similarly, group 5, if we move to that, you must keep in mind group 5 are non-metals. 1, 2, 3, they were metals. In group 5, we have nitrogen, we have phosphorus. Normally, ionic compounds, their oxidation state is -3. But in some covalent compounds, its oxidation state is positive 5. For example, you can see in HNO3, nitrogen has a charge of +5. How? If there is one oxygen, the charge of one oxygen is -2. When we will multiply with 3, you will get -6. And similarly, hydrogen is +1. -6 +1, answer is -5. To make it 0, nitrogen has to be +5. Hope you understand. So +5 -5, answer is 0. So hope you have Got it? That the overall charge of a compound is zero. If you don't keep this rule in mind, you must keep in mind you will not be able to find out the oxidation state of an element in a compound. Similarly, group 6 has minus 2 charge or sometimes positive 6. Hope you understand. Now we will move to uh, next page where we will find oxidation number or state of any element in a given compound. Right. Uh, for this, now we are moving to the next page. That is how to find the oxidation state of any element or oxidation state of any atom in an ion. थोड़ा सा गला खराब था तो मैंने कहा चले आज छोटी सी वीडियो बना लेते हैं आहिस्ता आहिस्ता ताकि जो बच्चे जो है ना रिवाइज कर रहे हैं इसको ठीक है उनका फायदा हो जाए अब वैसे भी पेपर चल रहे हैं बच्चों के आजकल तो मैं चाह रहा हूँ कि डेली बेसिस पे आप लोगों को कोई ना कोई इंफॉर्मेशन दे दूं ताकि आपका जो सी ए आई जो एग्जामिनेशन आ रहा है ठीक है उसमें आप लोगों को फायदा हो जाए so these things are very important very easy and you need to apply them this is chemistry basically nothing difficult in it you need to understand some rules so you need to love it this subject is very easy you need to give some time to it so create your interest in it okay what is the oxidation state of underlined element in a compound or an ion okay, let's see before this again I'm telling you overall charge of a compound is zero overall charge of an ion will be equal to the charge of an ion that is minus 2 it is equal to minus 1 it is equal to minus 3 it will be equal to minus 1 yes. Now let's take an example of H2SO4 very easy. So for example we are asked what is the oxidation state of sulfur in sulfuric acid. First of all we will write equal to 0 because the overall charge of a compound is 0. मैं क्यों बार बार आपको ये बता रहा हूँ कि आपने सबसे पहले देखना कि compound is neutral whether it is ionic whether it is covalent. So whenever we know the oxidation states of other elements except one, just make it 0 overall. For example, see this. In this, we have to find the oxidation state of sulfur, which is 6. I have already calculated for you people. You know, hydrogen is positive 1. There are two hydrogen atoms, so 2 into 1. हमारे पास आ जाएगा 2. Similarly, we have to find for sulfur. We will put it X. Let's say if it is S2 here, we will put 2X here because we have to find oxidation state of one element. Similarly, when we will move from one element to another, we will use the sign of plus between the oxidation states of the elements. Okay, you know oxygen is minus 2 because it belongs to group 6. There are 4 atoms. We will multiply minus 2 with 4. Overall, oxygen is minus 8. Hydrogen is plus 2. When we will solve it, we will get positive 6. So this is how a sulfur has oxidation state of positive 6. Normally, students keep in mind it is minus 2. You know, it belongs to group 6. You might have studied in ionic compounds. Okay, so now let's take an example of potassium dichromate. You must keep in mind potassium dichromate is an oxidizing agent. Oxidizing agent is that one which causes oxidation of other substances but itself get reduced. Oxidation is the loss of electron, reduction is gain of electrons. Potassium dichromate. In potassium dichromate, we are asked to find the oxidation state of chromium. So let us see how we can solve it. So potassium, you see, it is in group one, it is a metal. It has to lose one electron, so that's why 1 into 2. Why 2? Because it is K2. As chromium, we have two, atoms here. We will put 2 at first. The number of the, element. How many, numbers are there for chromium? 2. 2. And X for 1 chromium plus uh, oxygen is minus 2 into 4, 7, sorry. It is minus, there are 4, uh, 7 oxygens here. Minus 2 into 7. It will be uh, minus 14. Now, I think I need to do this one. Yeah. So here, students, sorry, 2x minus 14 plus 2 answer will be minus 12 is equal to 0. 2x is equal to 12 and x will be equal to 6. The oxidation state of chromium is 6, oxygen is minus 2, potassium is plus 1. Similarly, you can find for sodium carbonate Na2CO3. For carbon, it is X. We have to find for, let's say, sodium. See, it is 2X plus, carbon is 4. Uh, really sorry. In this type of compound, most of the time, you will be asked to find the oxidation state of carbon because it is variable. As sodium, you already know it is positive 1. I think we should change it. We should find for carbon not. We will find for carbon, okay? So equal to 0. Sodium is plus 1 because it is alkali metal. Everybody knows it has charge of positive 1 when it has lost 1 electron. There are 2 atoms into 2. Thus, carbon is X, oxygen is minus 6. Hope you know why it is minus 6 because there are 3 oxygen atoms. Each oxygen atom has minus 2 charge. Okay. Now 2 plus X minus 6 is equal to 0 and X will be equal to plus 6 over there, plus 6, minus 6 plus 2 minus 4 is equal to plus 4. So carbon is plus 4. Hope you understand. So I have one more example for you people. This is calcium carbonate. You can find on it yourself, right? What is the oxidation state of carbon in calcium carbonate? This is your work. Similarly, you can find uh, for KMNO4. This Mn, please do this one. Oxidation state of Mn. Similarly, you can find for phosphorus H3PO4. You can you find the oxidation state of phosphorus here, carbon here, manganese here, and then send your answers in the comment box of my channel, Chemistry with Ihsan or Chemistry with Ihsan. So hope you will be able to uh, solve these type of questions, especially in MCQs. For theory, we will be doing redox reaction, inshallah, in next class. So please stay in touch with me. And now I would request, please do subscribe my channel and give some positive feedback. If you, I need a fair, feedback from you people. Thank you very much. Now, please.